All right, we've got a pair of breaks tonight. It's going to be an inner case of Playbook football and a full case of Bowman's Best Baseball that will have our attention tonight. And of course, as we normally do, there is a little bit of information that we're going to go over before we actually get started ripping. So let's go ahead and get that up on the screen. My feedback is automated. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get the same in return, thanks to the wonders of automation. And of course, far more importantly, is a big thank you. Appreciate you being here as always, bidding, breaking, chatting, hanging out with me, keeping me company, and all that kind of stuff. We're going to take a look now at what's coming up in the days ahead. So this is what we're going to be breaking over the next few days. So tomorrow night it will be a 2020 Leaf autographed baseball jersey, a pair of TriStar Platinum autographed mini football helmets, and a half case of Elite Extra Edition baseball, which is the back half of a case we started a couple of days ago. Please remember on Elite Extra Edition that in addition to our team spots, we've got 2 separate bidding spots, one for all the Team USA cards and another one for all the unsigned international players. On Sunday night, we're going to start early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and open a case of Optic football. Monday night, we're going to open a Leaf autographed baseball bat and a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys, which will be the start of a new case, and more Bowman's Best Baseball. On Tuesday night, which is New Year's Eve, we are going to take that as an off night, but we will break on the night of New Year's Day. So on Wednesday, January the 1st, we'll start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll open a pair of TriStar Platinum autographed mini football helmets. We're going to open 7 boxes of Panini's Rookies and Stars football. Those are loose boxes from a shared case. And then we're going to open 8 boxes of Panini Prism Draft Picks Baseball. Those are also loose boxes from a shared case. Now, here's what you need to know about tonight. Both of our breaks tonight are paid shipping breaks. They should be out the door and on the way to you no later than Tuesday. Chances are they're going to go sooner than that, but they definitely won't go any later than that. If you get skunked in either break tonight, meaning that you don't hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, you are still entitled to consolation cards, and those will be sent out when the rest of the break goes out if you earn any, and that is simply because it's a paid shipping break. We only hold on to those consolation cards to send with the next package when it's a free shipping break. So paid break, you skunk, you get nothing, no base, nothing. Consolation cards ship out when the rest of it goes. Make sense? Hopefully. So first up tonight is an 8-box inner case of Playbook football. This is break number 5 of that product. Everything we opened tonight ended tonight on eBay Friday night, the 27th of December. Team names, of course, on the left-hand side, winning bidders cross from each team on the opposite side. This is the start of a new master case. So we are, before I bring you back to me, let's go ahead and figure out which way we're going to go with this. So it's pretty easy. I'm just going to type in left inner and right inner. I will do random 3 different times, which is what we always do when there are 9 or fewer items in our list. Wherever we end up on the 3rd random will tell us which one of these inner cases we're going to open tonight. So let's just get that out of the way up front. Okay, so ignore the first one. Second one doesn't matter either. Third one does. 3 times date and time stamp gives us the left inner case. So that's the one we're going to be diving into here in a second. Last little piece of business, you will notice that the background here goes out of focus. It's going to get blurry on you. It does not mean that you have had too much eggnog. It does mean that I'm messing around with it so we can see our cards up a little closer than we might otherwise be able to. I may have to tweak it again too, you never know. But for now, that's the right, looks right. We'll see how right I am in a minute. Let's get our left-hand side inner case out of here. And then give me a second to get the other inner case put away. and we'll see what we can find tonight. Jay Allen is here. Hi, Jay Allen. You are looking for Panthers tonight. All right. Charles is here. Terry's here. Terry, you got beat on the Dolphins, but you got the Eagles. All right. Well, then we'll hope for good luck there. Eagles usually do pretty well in this product, actually. So, and if you happen to be watching but not logged into chat, I need to find John Cicada. That's the number or the name you go by in chat here. But I don't know how that associates with like your name in real life or your eBay user info. And the reason being is that he picked up a team last night. And for some reason, maybe PayPal is glitching out on me again. But that payment has not ever shown up. So I need to figure out how to find John Cicada and get the transaction ID from him, which will then enable me to call PayPal and say, hey, where's this payment? Find out what's going on with it. So if you happen to be listening now, or if you happen to watch it later on replay and your YouTube screen name is John Cicada, maybe, please hit me up in eBay messages because I need to chat with you. But I don't know how to find you. Charles, you got the Raiders tonight? All right, let's see what we've got going for the Raiders. Terry, I did have a good Christmas. Can't complain one bit. Hopefully you did too. Yeah, it was actually warm here, which for some people, like my sister, they hate that, you know. She likes snow. She wants a nice snowy Christmas. Hey, me, I'm quite happy with the milder weather we're having right now, so I am perfectly satisfied with being in the 60s. I don't care. Makes me happier. As you can see, this product is 1 pack per box. I'm just getting all of our packs out of here first. We're going to find 4 autograph or memorabilia cards in each pack. It can be either or some variation thereof. One of them, of course, is going to be a booklet, and that kind of describes what we're looking for in each one of our packs/boxes. We could find Panini Rewards points tonight. If we do, I'll set them aside. We'll give them out at the very end of the night. And what else? If we find redemptions, we'll flip those over at the end of the night too, and that sort of thing. Charles says, hey, maybe my bid is good now if you can't find the other guy. Well, I'm sure he's going to turn up eventually, or I'll remember or figure out who it is. Problem is, of course, the YouTube usernames don't always match up with the eBay usernames or somebody's real name, and then it can be challenging if I can't remember what goes with what, you know? I think I'm going to tweak that focus one more little bit here. I like to look at them up pretty close to the camera, so I'm going to see if that lets us get kind of right on top of it. Yeah, I think that's maybe a little bit better. So it's number 25 for the Vikings. It's Alexander Mattison. And yeah, normally, you know, I would have caught it that night and flagged it, but the deal is PayPal's had that little glitch recently, and in those cases, it has shown up generally the next day. So I just thought, oh, well, you know what? It'll show up, you know, the next day, which would be today, but it didn't. So now I got to track it down. To $199, Hot Routes, Kansas City Chiefs, Tyreek Hill memorabilia. And next up is Devin White for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the first autograph that we see tonight, and it happens to be numbered to 10. If you have Tampa Bay. Hi, Brian. This is our first box, so I don't think you were super late. I think you're about on time there. And Josiah, you got to remind me. I'm like looking at that going, oh, I know Benoit. That's not really Crystal, but who is it? There you go. See, I'm talking about my memory. It's Josiah. Hi. Number 49, we have got the Denver Broncos. Maybe some little wear on edges and corners. Drew Lock. Nice rookie quarterback hit there for the Broncos on our booklet. Stang Lover, exactly. That is his username here in YouTube. Of course, it's not the singer, I'm quite sure, but that is his YouTube name, yeah. Roy, we do not have anything unpaid tonight, so thanks everyone for getting your payments in across the board. Appreciate that. A Russell Wilson relic numbered to 99. Miles Boykin and the Ravens Hot Routes relic to 299. Most of these do, by the way, have some really minor edge and corner things, which is typical of most of the thicker cards, if I didn't say that already. N'Keal Harry, Patriots, autograph to 75. If I see anything super major, I'll point it out. Otherwise, it will just kind of be our typical minor chipping and stuff. Riley Ridley to 225. Definitely got something going on in that upper corner there. That's the Bears. And you hate that the guy just signs RR on a booklet. You know, it's like, come on, man. You could have given us something better. Oh, there you go. So, Stang Lover, if he got the Mets, did he have the Mets last night? See, the problem is I don't know what his eBay username is, nor what his actual name is. And normally, as I said, it wouldn't matter because it would come up and tell me on the PayPal payment. But because PayPal's been kind of glitchy lately, I didn't think that much about it that I didn't see it last night, and I thought it would pop in today. Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, numbered to 99 with triple threads for the Saints. You said he's the guy I sent invoices to PlayStation? I don't remember sending any invoices to PlayStation. I don't remember that, guys. Devin Singletary and the Buffalo Bills, numbered to 299. The San Francisco 49ers, Richard Sherman. Nice. Numbered to, what does that say? 35. Relic and autograph for Mr. Richard Sherman and the 49ers. The Baltimore Ravens with Justice Hill. It is numbered to 125. We've got a bad kind of something up here in the upper left corner. It looks like, I don't know, it's an imperfection of some sort. And the booklet is Justice Hill with the Ravens. And let's see. What else did you say there? Chris, you said the video is lagging. Jay Allen said it was for him a minute ago, but Josiah said no problem. Terry's got no lagging, so I don't know what's going on with that then, guys. I'm not seeing it on my iPad where I watch it either, but, you know. Well, Stang Lover, he has a username on eBay, but I don't know what it is. I don't know the person's name who goes with the John Cicada YouTube name. That is not his actual real name. Numbered to 75 for the Saints, Little Jordan Humphrey. Or if that is his actual name, it's not the name he uses on eBay, one of the two. But point is, I can't match it up. So, of course, he has an eBay username, but it's not the same as what it is on YouTube. Hence my problem, see? Marquez Valdez Scantling and the Green Bay Packers, numbered to 249. Then we have, of course, a redemption. The redemption's going to hang out up here in housekeeping. We'll flip it over at the very end of the break, and then we'll follow it up by going to the Panini website to see what we can learn about it. We've got a booklet for Damian Harris and the Patriots. It's numbered to 49. It says Rookie Jumbo. We've got relics, no ink, and they give us boring blue on both sides. Like, come on, man. They can do better than that. Yeah, I don't know, Jay Allen. The guy just, if you remember last night when he picked it up, he said he had sent the payment over. So I didn't think I needed to invoice him or do anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe that'll help me figure out who he is then. His real name, I mean. Maybe I can track him down. Deontay Johnson, that is numbered to 75 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kansas City Chiefs, the Nigerian Nightmare. Ooh, ink attached. Nice. Numbered to 199. Raiders, Howie Long. And Howie is numbered to, what does that say, 60. And we just hit Howie Long as well to 3, didn't we? Wasn't that last night? When was that? It was really recently. I think it was last night in Obsidian. Easton Stick to 49. Rookie Jumbo memorabilia for the Chargers. Same boring blue, right? Could have been same as Damian Harris. They looked almost identical. Yeah, he did definitely have other teams too last night, but I don't know what they were. That's the problem. Like, I know the guy bids and I know he has other teams, but I don't know what the teams were last night, and I don't know his eBay username, and the name he uses on YouTube doesn't match up with any names I have on eBay or PayPal. Does that make more sense? I'm trying. I don't know. I can't. There's no way to connect it. Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, and Hunter Renfrow. That's numbered to 25. Triple threats relics for the Raiders. So, but Stanglever, you said that maybe it will be, you think he's the guy that had the Mets a couple of cases back, and maybe I can find him that way then, maybe. Kansas City Chiefs, it is Sammy Watkins. And Hot Routes relic to 299. Then we have the Ravens. Antoine Wesley for the Baltimore Ravens is numbered to 5. Super low. What did you say there? You're maybe the first National Treasures break he had the Mets. Okay. Oh, that sounds right. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll try and look it up that way. Good call, Stanglover. Good memory on that. To 125, it is Daniel Jones for the Giants. Rookie QB's got a relic and some ink on there. Hi, Nicholas. I don't think we've had any Lions hits tonight, have we, guys? I don't think so. He came in the middle of some drama. Now, it's not actually drama, Nicholas. Somebody picked up a team in Second Chance, and I think PayPal's glitching out again. And sometimes when these payments have been getting stuck, I thought they had my account fixed, but maybe they don't because this payment's not in there. You have to send them the transaction ID, and I can't figure out who the guy is because his YouTube name doesn't match any of the other stuff where he bids on eBay. Terry McLaurin, that is for the Redskins, numbered to 299. So Stanglover and Jay Allen have been trying to help me figure out what teams he had and stuff so I can track him down that way. A.J. Brown and the Tennessee Titans with a Hot Routes relic to 299. The Eagles, Chris Long. We've got some chipping in that lower left-hand corner for sure. And Mr. Chris Long here is numbered to 249. Buffalo Bills, Devin Singletary to 249. Booklet got a rough upper right corner there, right on the spine, actually, of our little booklet, and kind of some stuff on the back going on, too. But nonetheless, you're probably glad to have it if you have got the Buffalo Bills. So this brings us into our last box mojo time. Jay Allen says it's getting desperate because he hasn't seen any Panthers yet. Terry says he's got the Eagles and you haven't gotten anything. Well, you got the Chris Long, but that's it so far. All right. Stang Lover, why'd you say it's time to hire a bouncer? I don't know. What are we talking about, man? I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about with bouncer. I don't know about that one. Whoops, I don't mean to start with our booklet, but you saw who it is. But anyway, we still don't mean to start with it. Some chipping in the lower right-hand corner. Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow. I feel like we've seen this really recently because we did. That is the Raiders /99. DK Metcalf and the Seahawks. That is Hot Routes Relic /299. Here come the Eagles again. Nelson Agholor for Philadelphia. Relic and autograph paired up /249. And here we go. Numbered /225. It is an Easton Stick booklet for the Chargers. And you've got autograph and relic paired together there. Now, before we recap it, there is a little redemption there that we've got to check out. So here's how that will work. I will flip it over. We're probably going to know the team, but we'll go to the Panini website and verify it anyway. Put it up on the screen, let everybody see it, and then we'll also find out at that time what, if anything, it is numbered to. Ooh, Dwayne Haskins. Very nice. Rookie signature blue for the Redskins. All right, Redskins. You were probably sweating it out a little bit too. And now we've got one for you out of there. And let's go see what we can learn about it. How's that for a plan? I kind of figured we'd hit redemptions in here, so I had it basically set up. Rookie signature blue, trying to save us a little time, you know. Rookie signature. Why don't I see one that says blue? Let me read the card set again. Oh, signatures with an S. Why would they make one with an S and one without? That's so dumb. Card number 101. I went right past it. Dwayne Haskins. Redskins will be numbered 2/35. The big 3-5. All right, let's bring you back over here to me and recap. It's time to recap. Oh, you were talking. Oh, yeah, that's a different guy. Well, actually, there have been a couple of guys that have filled that role, Stang Lover. But this guy isn't that guy, no. All right, we have got the Nigerian Nightmare for the Kansas City Chiefs. A little Deontay Johnson for the Steelers. The Packers, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Saints, little Jordan Humphrey. 49ers, Richard Sherman. Buffalo Bills, Devin Singletary. The Saints with a trio of relics. N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. The Ravens and Miles Boykin. Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. An autograph for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Devin White. Kansas City Royals, Tyreek Hill. And the Vikings with Alexander Madison. Next up, we have 1/5, an Antoine Wesley autograph /5 for the Ravens. Then you've got the Kansas City Chiefs, Sammy Watkins, a trio of relics for the Raiders. Howie Long for the Raiders. Nelson Agholor for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Seahawks with DK Metcalf. There's another trio of relics for the Oakland Raiders. Here's another one for the Eagles with Chris Long. The Tennessee Titans and A.J. Brown. Then you have the Washington Redskins, Terry McLaurin. The Washington Redskins had the redemption for Dwayne Haskins, which the Panini website tells us will be numbered /35. Now let's look at our booklets. And once again, guys, just as a reminder, if you didn't catch this earlier, most of the thick cards and booklets do have some minor imperfections, edges, corners, spines, etc. Number to 49, that one was Damian Harris for the Patriots. The Ravens have a Justice Hill booklet, autograph and relic. The Bears have Riley Ridley, autograph and relic. The Denver Broncos, this is a nice one, Drew Lock to 49. A very good relic on that one as well, which better than some of the other booklet relics, actually, the Drew Lock was. Then we have the Chargers with Easton Stick. He shows up a lot. The Buffalo Bills with a Devin Singletary. The New York Giants have Daniel Jones. And then the Chargers have another Easton Stick, but that one's just relics. Okay, so Playbook is locked and loaded. We do have one inner case of Playbook left because this was the start of a new master case. So sometime probably in the next, I don't know, 7 to 10 days or so, we'll list that other inner case of Playbook and get it wrapped up for the year. But meanwhile, we've got more to open tonight in the form of Bowman's Best Baseball. So, yeah, you saw this a minute ago. We'll talk about it again just in case you missed it. Both of our breaks tonight are paid shipping breaks. Here's what that means to you. They're going to go out the door, well, let's just say no later than Tuesday. I think realistically they'll probably go sooner, but should not be any later than that. If you got skunked in Playbook, meaning you did not hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, your consolation card or cards will ship out when the rest of the break goes out the door, since this is a paid shipping break. If you're in Bowman's Best, which is coming up next, everybody should pull cards in this. There's quite a few cards in this product, so I anticipate every team is going to pull some. We shouldn't really have to worry about consolation cards there. It's an 8-box case of Bowman's Best Baseball. This is break number 4. This, of course, also ended tonight on eBay Friday night, the 27th of December. We've got team names on one side. Your eBay user ID is up in lights across from your team on the opposite side, if you're lucky enough to have a team in here. We hope it's going to be lucky, right? We've had good luck so far with Bowman's Best, and no reason to think it's not going to continue on tonight. So Bowman's Best is a product that has a lot of packaging. We will spend about as much time getting our packaging opened as we will actually looking at cards. So what we have in here are 2 mini boxes inside of each master box. So the first thing that we will do is get all the mini boxes out of the master boxes. And we'll get that part done first. Each one of our mini boxes will have 2 autographs in it, which means you're getting 4 per master box. Any way you want to cut it, it means we're looking for 32 per case autographs. Now there's other stuff we're going to find, numbered things, parallels, etc. And we will, of course, talk about those as we come across them. I usually go a little slower through the first box or so just to kind of get everyone on the same page. We all know what we're looking at, and then a little faster in subsequent boxes is typically the way we do it. Jay Allen says, good riddance to Playbook. You haven't had very good luck with Playbook, I know. It seems like when you're not, if you're not in there, it hits what you want, and then when you are in there, it doesn't hit what you want. It has not been your friend this year, has it? You need some Phillies in here. All right. I think it was our last break of Bowman's Best, or was it National Treasures? One of our recent baseball breaks over the holidays. We did really well with Phillies. Like we hit a bunch of them. Might have been out of this, because I want to say that we hit like, well, I don't know, but I think it was out of this, but I wouldn't swear to it. But we hit 2 or 3 of them almost like right in a row in whatever it was recently. It was Alec Bohm, which what makes me think maybe it was this, and Rhys Hoskins and somebody else. But you might have even had them that break, Jay Allen, but for some reason I think you didn't. I think you weren't, or maybe you had them and you just weren't in chat that night. That could have been it too. Looking for some Harper. All right, we'll try to find you a little Bryce Harper. See what we can come up with. Hopefully we can deliver for you. I'm going to try to work that mojo. Okay, so all of our mini boxes are out. And once again, looking for 2 autographs per mini box. And then our assorted parallels and things. Oh, Stang Lover's been researching, man. Nice. Ah, thank you, thank you. On December 21st, the Mets. Was that National Treasures? Did you say it was NT? Or did you say it was Bowman's Best? I better write this down. Hang on a minute. You said on the 21st, the Mets. Because we opened a bunch of stuff on the 21st. I do remember that. But I think it was a lot of memorabilia. Might have been a lot of memorabilia and then National Treasures. You know, my poor old tired head doesn't remember all that. But Stang Lover, oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you, thank you. Goes and checks it out and finds it for me. I love it. Oh, you bought Rhys Hoskins on eBay already. You didn't hit it in that break. Okay, all right. Well, wow, that pack open. It's giving me grief. You remember it because you got 2 $5 relics and he cleaned up. Aw, Stang Lover, we don't want you to remember it for that reason. I was hoping there's a better reason. So, Power Producers, we will see plenty of these inserts. And they are not, generally speaking, going to be numbered, but they are going to be refractors. So, I'm not going to call out refractor every time. You're just going to know that Power Producers, that's what it is. It's going to be a refractor. First autograph out, Brennan Malone. That's for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's just a base autograph. There are refractor parallels and, of course, numbered parallels and things as well. This is an example of just a plain base refractor with Paul DeJong. I will not generally read out those. I may say the name, team name, or I could say the player name, but I'm not going to say the word refractor every time, generally speaking. But you know when you hear me say it that something's up with it. The White Sox and Eloy Jimenez. This particular insert, Franchise Favorites, is another one where the entire insert series will refract, but they are not generally numbered. And there's a Pirates Josh Bell. Atomic Refractors, Joey Bart on this one, yay. The atomics are not numbered, but of course they come out less frequently than our other types of refractors. So San Francisco Giants and Joey Bart taking that one. Nolan Gorman, Cardinals. Our second autograph out of our first mini box is headed to the Seattle Mariners. It's George Kirby. Then we've got Forrest Whitley for the Astros. Another franchise favorite that, of course, was the Twins. There's Texas Rangers. And that little die cut, listen, we're going to find zillions of these future foundations. They are all die cut in this card set. Occasionally we might find one that's numbered. If it is, I'll call it out. Otherwise, it's die cut, it's an insert, it's a refractor. We'll find plenty of them. And then cubbies with Rizzo. So that's the way it's going to be kind of set up here in each of these mini boxes. Hi, Jesse. I think we had something for the Titans. Jay Allen says he thinks it was a relic. That does sound sort of right. It might have been A.J. Brown, but don't absolutely hold me to that. But I think so. I think that's what it was for the Titans. Jay Allen, you have 300 Rhys Hoskins autographs. Oh, man, nice. Really nice. I had no idea you had that many. Like, I knew that you had a decent amount of them, but I had no idea that you had 300. Jay Allen, that's pretty sweet. Vaughn Johnson is here. Vaughn, you want to know if there was any Houston and if there were any Texans in Playbook. Right offhand, I don't remember any, but that doesn't mean there aren't any because my memory's not always perfect, but I don't remember any offhand. Our first color of the night, number to 250, it is Nolan Gorman, headed to the St. Louis Cardinals. Our die cut is also for the Cardinals. And that little Future Foundations there is for Nolan Gorman. Got the Braves, Power Producer Phillies. And our first autograph out of this mini is the Dodgers with Will Smith. Base autograph. Got Phillies with Bryson Stott. There's the White Sox with Andrew Vaughn on an insert. C.J. Abrams Padres. We haven't seen this insert set yet. Neophyte Sensations. That one's Will Smith and the Dodgers. That's another one where the whole insert series does tend to be a little tends to be refractors. Yes, I'll get it out in a minute. And tend not to be numbered. Our atomic here heads to the Nats with Carter Kieboom. Then we have Orioles. A die cut that is also an atomic. That is the Orioles Future Foundations Dean Kramer. Ooh, Cubbies. Pick up Nico. Not too shabby. Base auto for Nico. And there's Freddie Freeman for the Braves, followed by the Giants with a Hunter Bishop insert and Acuna for the Braves. And that mini box is finished off. Stank Lumber says he has 50. Said Jay Allen has 57 Patrick Wisdoms. He does have a lot. It's not 57, but he sent me a picture of them all grouped up together. Like, it's a massive amount of them, really. It's not 57, but it is a lot. Oh, Jay Allen, you said it's 22. All right, well, there you go. I know, those gold labels, right? Yeah, I don't know. Jay Allen, I was thinking it's like refractor-ish, refractor-y, refractor. I don't know what I was trying to say. But yeah, it did kind of come out as refractory, didn't it? But I didn't mean to say refractory, even though, you know, that's a word. But that's not the word I meant to say. Yeah, so I did botch that one. Acuna and the Braves. We have got some ink for the Angels in the form of Jordan Adams. Another base. We're due to see some color on our autos, I think. Astros and Kyle Tucker. Padres with a franchise favorites insert. Ohtani and the Angels. Eloy, White Sox. Die cut for the Phillies. It's Alec. And then Francisco Lindor and the Indians. That is actually numbered. So this is a Power Producers that is the gold variation. And you can see down there it's numbered to 50. So Mike Trout and the Angels bring our first gold parallel tonight. And here come the Pittsburgh Pirates, Quinn Priester. This guy shows up all over the place in Bowman's Best. Another base auto there. Cubbies, Chris Bryant. Adley Rutschman for the Orioles on an insert. Whit Merrifield, Royals. Purple, number to 250, Colorado Rockies. That is Brendan Rodgers. Behind it, another die cut. This is Victor Mesa for the Miami Marlins. I always sleeve those die cuts because they make me so nervous with all the, well, die cut part. And JJ Bleday for the Marlins with a little shiny refractor. Yeah, I gotta remember to take those out through the bottom. I think they come out more easily if I take them through the bottom of the mini boxes, and yet I forget to do that half the time. You bought the base and the green auto for Hoskins the day before it was supposed to release. Wow. So somebody obviously got theirs early and decided to dig into it early, which is a big no-no. Even if you get it early, you're not supposed to break it or open it or sell it or do anything with it before a release day, and you can get in big trouble if they find out who you are. You know, they catch you, they'll stop selling to you, both Panini and Topps, and they will send you out on basically a blacklist to all the distributors saying they can't sell, you know, Topps or Panini to you. That is the Tampa Bay Rays, Ronaldo Hernandez. I guess technically you could still get it at full retail price from somebody. Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. But yeah, you better not let them catch you doing the other. Mike Trout, Angels. We've got ourselves a die-cut autograph, Mariners, with Julio Rodriguez on a Future Foundations blue parallel numbered to 150 and signed. Finally, something that isn't a base auto. Riley Green, Tigers. There's another Mike Trout insert. Justice Sheffield for the Mariners. We've got more blue to 150, Freddie Freeman and the Braves. And then we have got another little die cut here for the Mariners. Julio Rodriguez, but like, who cares about that one, right? The other one was signed. So it's like, why put them in the same pack? You've already got the one you want. White Sox, Abreu. Yankees, TJ Sikma. You know, I don't know which one it is. I've never actually heard it pronounced. Base auto Yankees. Brewers. Cincinnati Reds with Nick Senzel insert. And then a little Justin V for the Astros. It was a pretty big seller on eBay. Yeah, I mean, you know, who knows where he got it or whatever, but you're just, if they catch you, if Panini and Topps catch you doing that, they will put the whammy on you. You're definitely, that's a big time no-no. Big time no-no. So is selling it on Amazon. You're also not supposed to list, Topps, I think it is, has a moratorium on listing their products on Amazon. They catch you doing that, you'll also get in trouble. But the thing is, they don't always catch you, so it doesn't matter. I personally don't risk it because I'd rather just wait the extra day and break it when I'm supposed to. I don't want to risk doing it sooner because I like breaking. I don't want to get blacklisted. Cincinnati Reds, Jonathan India. But most of the time you don't get it until release day anyway. Mariners, Jared Kelenic, Christian Yelich, and the Brewers, the Twins, Matt Wallner. And Matt is at least a refractor autograph. So there you go, a little change of pace. Padres, Mackenzie Gore. Insert for the Blue Jays. There's Hunter Bishop for the Giants. I see some purple on the horizon here. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, the only thing you're supposed to do early or can do early without getting in trouble is first off the line. Obviously, Panini sends that out early themselves. They don't care if that gets broken ahead of time. To 250, Mitch Keller and the Pirates. And then otherwise, you really very rarely would you get it early other than the holidays. Most times it shows up on release day. Keston Hiura, that is the Milwaukee Brewers with an atomic refractor. Then you got the Mets with Jeff McNeil, an atomic foundations for the Angels. Jordan Adams. Here's another Matt Wallner autograph for the Twins. We just saw one a minute ago. I think the other was a refractor. That one's a base. Your bookend is a base. The Nationals and Keyboom, an insert with Nolan Gorman and the Cardinals, and Moncada for the White Sox. All right, we're moving along here. Stang Lover, you said right after Bowman's Best came out, you have Phillies in 3 of 4 half cases. No Phillies autos in your 3, but in the one you didn't have, there was an Alec Bowman and a Bryce Harper atomic. Oh, yeah. I think I remember you telling me that. That was pretty brutal. Yeah, that one is rough. I didn't really I guess there are probably a lot of people that break this in a half case, but I don't know. I would really probably never split this up into a half case unless it was just odd lot. You know, somebody gave me X number of cases and an extra half case, then we'd break a half. But otherwise, yeah, I would not do it that way because this doesn't have a ton of cards in it, really. Although I guess it has enough hits, you could technically break it up if you wanted. Tampa Bay Rays, Nate Lowe. And that's the Miami Marlins with Sanchez. And there's the Miami Marlins with J.J. Bleday. Ooh, big hit. Joey Bart and the Giants. It's base auto. I was really hoping that was going to be color or refractor, but that's all right. Still good. Angels, Will Wilson. Wander Franco, Rays. Keston Hiura, Brewers. Atomic, Christian Pache for the Braves. Michael Kopech, White Sox. Yeah, Jay Allen, I know there's definitely a lot of top stuff listed on Amazon. And again, you know, if you're buying it retail or if you're buying it full price somewhere and you're selling it higher, then that's one thing. If you are buying it from a distributor and then selling it on Amazon and Topps catches you, you won't be getting any more Topps from distributors. I mean, that's just how it works. Wander Franco, Tampa Bay Rays with an atomic. Tyler O'Neill, St. Louis Cardinals, our second autograph out of this mini box. And yay, finally a little more color. That is green /99. There are the Angels and who else in here? The Tigers with Riley Green insert and the Twins with Keone. All right, onward and upward we go. We're making a dent in it, but we still have quite a bit to go through. Still quite a bit back there. I think we're not quite to the halfway point yet. Close, but not yet. Jay Allen says his Phillies need to stop hiding from him in here. Jacob deGrom and the Mets. Blue /150. A Future Foundations. Rockies. Grant Levine. Twins. And Austin Riley for the Braves. I got distracted momentarily because I saw the Reds logo. I knew there was a Reds autograph coming up. It is Reese Hines with a base auto for my Cincinnati Reds. Tampa Bay Rays, Brandon Lowe. Mets and Brett Baty, Aaron Judge and the Yankees. That is a neophyte insert for Vlad Guerrero Jr. and the Toronto Blue Jays. A die cut for the Texas Rangers. Julio Pablo Martinez. And then you had Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. We've got our second autograph out of this mini is Daniel Espino. What is that? There's something on there. I don't know. Oh, it's like a little piece of card. I don't think it's off of this card, but that is the Cleveland Indians. You know, probably just got packaged up in there with it. Garrett Cole, Astros. Not anymore, he's not. Corbin Carroll, sorry, for the Diamondbacks. Walker Buehler, Dodgers. So, of course, Garrett Cole, I said not anymore. He's not, but everybody knows that. Well, hopefully everybody knows. I'm just making reference to the fact that he was traded to the Yankees. That card, of course, clearly he was still an Astro, and that's where it will go. I was just sidebar commenting. Well, he wasn't traded. He signed as a free agent with the Yankees, but for a zillion trillion dollars, basically. I mean, I know those guys have to work hard to stay in shape, and they have to, especially in baseball, they have so many games. And, you know, it's not an easy task for them, I'm sure. But still, at the end of the day, man, wouldn't you love to have that job where you're basically getting paid so much money to play a game? Oh, it'd be so great. Jonathan India, Future Foundations die cut, Cincinnati Reds. Mike Trout and the Angels. Lots of parallels of him tonight. Oh, here you go, kids. We've got a little Wander Franco autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays on a franchise favorites parallel. How about that? Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Nationals, Juan Soto. Now it's a case hit, by the way. Texas Rangers, Julio Pablo Martinez. The Nats and Trey Turner. And a Future Foundation die cut for the Cardinals. That is Montero. Goldschmidt, Cardinals. Ohtani, Angels. And another Tampa Bay Ray. Wow, that whole mini box was all about the Rays. Nate Lowe to 150. Then you have the Red Sox and Chris Sale. And a Fernando Tatis Jr. insert for the Padres. And a little Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. See, I don't know if Topps officially calls that autograph that is the franchise foundations that we just saw a second ago. I don't know if they technically call that a case hit, but basically it is. It usually shows up once per case. So whether or not they officially, quote unquote, call it that, I don't know. But it is. The difference being, of course, when they officially acknowledge that they're case hits, then you should be guaranteed one per case. When they don't officially call it that, then it means you could potentially have cases where it doesn't show up. All right, so we're about halfway through at this point. And we still we've seen some color, but not a ton for our autographs, so I hope we're going to find more. And here is another die cut. And that one is a Victor Mesa Jr. for the Marlins. Cincinnati Reds and Suarez. Pirates and Josh Bell. An autograph for the Braves. Shea Langeliers. Blue to 150. Yes, exactly. We should be seeing more color. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. Franchise favorites, Acuna for the Braves. Trammell and the Padres. And some gold. And it's Eloy for the White Sox. Nice. To 50. Behind that, our atomic is Austin Riley for the Braves. And you've got a Wander Franco refractor Rays. And, well, it's already face up, so we may as well leave it that way. Usually we flip them at the end, but it's already there. Gold refractor parallel means that should be numbered to 50. It's Brendan Rodgers. He's going to be the Rockies, but, of course, as we always do, we will verify that at the Topps website using their checklist at the end of the break. That was the Orioles with Adley Rutschman. There's an Austin Riley insert and a Will Smith for the Dodgers. Did we find a Brendan Rodgers redemption in our last case, too? I want to say we maybe did. I feel like we've been seeing Brendan Rodgers for like the last, I don't know, decade. And we keep thinking he's going to be an everyday player for the Rockies for like the last 100 years. But he still isn't. To 99, Cody Bellinger, green parallel Dodgers. A Bo Bichette die cut for the Blue Jays. Joey Gallo, Rangers. Nolan Arenado, Rockies. Shervin Newton, Mets. First autograph out of this mini box. I like his signature because it looks like it takes him some time, right? The Reds, Nick Senzel. Kansas City Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. insert. And a Vlad Guerrero Jr. refractor. A Pete Alonso insert. And Will Smith is our atomic. Rowdy Tellez, Blue Jays. Yankees taking home another one. Luis Gil. Base auto. And Louis Robert for the White Sox with a refractor. Nick Lodolo, insert Reds, and Alex Manoah, Blue Jays. Jay Allen, you said you need to see one big hit for your Phillies, I assume you mean, right? I know. I'm trying to get the mojo to cooperate. It's being difficult tonight, isn't it? It is not being at all cooperative tonight. Okay. There's a Mets die cut. It's Newton again. White Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Pete Alonso for the Mets. And Michael Toglia for the Colorado Rockies is our autograph. Mitch Keller, Pirates. Pedro Martinez, Red Sox, and Austin Riley for the Braves. And then we have a little Justin Verlander parallel here, numbered to 150 for the Houston Astros. Behind that, the Cardinals have got a die cut. That is Andrew Kisner. A's. And here's a Chris Paddock Atomic Neophyte Sensations insert for the Padres. A Will Wilson autograph for the Angels, and it's green, numbered to 99 for the Angels. Nationals and Scherzer. Mark McGwire, Cardinals, and J.D. Martinez, Red Sox, finishes up that little mini. You said a dual Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins would be good. It would be, wouldn't it? That would be nice. I wouldn't argue with that. Somebody hit out. Was it Stang Lover? Did you hit a, or maybe it was you, J. Allen. One of you hit a Rhys Hoskins red out of here, didn't you? I mean, not with me, but in a different break. I think one of you did. I vaguely recall that. Padres, Tatis, die cut. Diamondbacks, Cubbies, and D-backs have an autograph, John Duplantier. That one was a refractor autograph, by the by. Kyle Wright for the Braves. Nationals, Juan Soto insert, Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. A die cut for the Angels. That is another Jordan Adams. I think that's maybe a bookend of those die-cut Jordan Adams, maybe. I get my little stack situated over there. Red Sox and Mookie Betts. Grant Levine comes out for the Colorado Rockies. It wasn't you, Stang Lover? Then I don't know who I'm thinking of. I thought somebody hit that out of here. Xander Bogaerts, Red Sox. I mean, again, out of the product, not with me specifically. That was Jonathan India with an insert for the Reds. And then you've got the Padres and Manny Machado there to finish out that mini. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. You hit Harper Red and Gold label. Yeah, J. Allen, that might be what I was thinking of. Yeah, that could be right. You said that's the only hit you got for the Phillies and all the Gold label breaks you were in? Wow. Well, at least that one made up for, I guess, all the others, right? I mean, there technically, I guess, weren't a ton of Phillies in Gold label, but still, I'm surprised. I see you were in a lot of Gold label breaks, so I'm surprised that that's the only one you hit, but at least it was red. Hey, Rapper. Oy. Rapper's trying to argue with me there. Didn't want to let our cards go. Diamondbacks, die cut. Seth Beer. Oh, they've got Seth Beer updated in here. I didn't realize that. Maybe only on his inserts. I don't know if his autographs are. But anyway, that was good. Indians, Puig. Power Producers, Adley Rutschman, Orioles. And here we have Ronaldo Hernandez. Another autograph hit for the Tampa Bay Rays. The Phillies and Rhys Hoskins. Oh, somebody jumped ship on me here. That is a franchise favorites insert for the Yankees. Doesn't appear to be any worse for the wear, thankfully. Javi Baez, Cubs. Cubbies, die cut. That was Nico again. And then a Phillies, Bryce Harper. Tell you what, we're going to shuffle that around, save our autograph for last. Ooh, how about that? Michael Chavis, Red Sox. Milwaukee Brewers, Keston Hiura insert. Padres and Tatis. And I told you there's been a lot of Mike Trout parallels in here tonight. Here's another one. It is the Power Producers Atomic Refractor parallel for Mike Trout and the Angels. And yes, I guess this answers my question. Seth Beer's autographs in here are not updated. His die cut was updated with the Diamondbacks, but his autograph is in here for the Mets, or the Astros, because there it is in my hand. So Seth Beer for the Houston Astros with a refractor autograph. You were in 14 different gold label breaks with Philadelphia, and you just hit the 1 out of all 14. Wow. Yeah, that's rough going right there, isn't it? Tough sledding, as they would say. Purple. John Means, 250. Baltimore Orioles. Die cut, also Baltimore Orioles. And that was Dean Kramer again, or Kremer, as it might be. Jose Altuve for the Astros, the Tigers, and Riley Green. And here's a nice one for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. I like that one. You know, somebody was floating rumors around that the Reds might even consider trading Lodolo. And I'm like, why would you do that? You just drafted him. He's young. He's inexpensive. And you're going to go trade him in for some 90-year-old guy. The Yankees and DJ LeMahieu went by a minute ago. That's an insert for Shohei Ohtani and the Angels. A Pete Alonso refractor for the Mets. And a Brandon Lowe insert for the Tampa Bay Rays. Ramon Laureano has an atomic refractor for the Oakland A's. A Joey Bart refractor for the Giants. Oh, this is a nice one. Adley Rutschman for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's see if it is color or not. Let's hope it is. Oh, yeah, baby. There it is. Ba-boom. That is gold 250 for Adley Rutschman and the Baltimore Orioles. Now I'm feeling happier about this case. I've been a little bit like, you know, there's some okay stuff, but I haven't really seen a big hit. And there it was. Joe Adell, Angels. Colorado Rockies, Brendan Rodgers insert, and a Brett Baty for the Mets. That was a refractor. So now we are on our last 2 mini boxes, which is the equivalent of our last single master box. So we're going to go ahead and call it Last Box Mojo. That will cover both of our remaining mini boxes here. You said you got Patrick Wisdom in all 14 breaks. Yeah, I mean, for sure, because he was, I think he was the only Rangers autograph in gold label, wasn't he? I believe he was. So he did have a tendency to come out in just about every case. If not every case, it was really close to every case that Patrick Wisdom came out. Yeah, I mean, even though he's the only Rangers autograph, I'm still kind of surprised he came out with the frequency that he did, but I don't know. Gold label's kind of like that sometimes. A die cut for the Nationals. Carter Kieboom. Another die cut. I see it sitting there, so I might as well grab it. That happens to be for my Cincinnati Reds. It is Hunter Green. Yusei for the Mariners. Eloy, White Sox. And the Mets with an autograph. Brett Baty. That is a refractor autograph. Ramon Laureano, Oakland A's. Casey Mize, Detroit Tigers. Ozzie Albies for the Braves to 250. There's Griffin Canning for purple parallel for the Angels. Dodgers and Kershaw. Second autograph out of this mini box is the Cardinals. I started to say Arizona. Let's try that again. St. Louis Cardinals, Zach Thompson. Astros and Bregman. Victor Mesa Jr., Marlins insert. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. All right, last mini box. After we look through the rest of these cards, we will then recap our autograph hits and our numbered cards, and then we'll go to the Topps website and put it up on the screen so that you can see that the Brendan Rodgers goes to the Rockies. Although I think we saw another Brendan Rodgers card go by already that also said Rockies. You know how I am. I'll go to their website. We'll put it up there. A die cut for the Tampa Bay Rays of Wander Franco. Chris, Playbook was first tonight. Yeah, so we have already wrapped up on Playbook for tonight. The Dodgers and Ryu. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Our first autograph out of the last mini box. Once again, Mariners. And it is to 150, Julio Rodriguez. Rockies and Brendan Rodgers. Huh, how convenient. We were just talking about that, weren't we? Texas Rangers, Josh Young insert. The Yankees and Devi Garcia. A Max Scherzer green to 99 for the Nats. An Atomic, Rowdy Tellez for Toronto Blue Jays. Christian Pache for the Atlanta Braves. And coming up here last, we'll go ahead and pull this one. That is an Atomic for the Mariners of Ken Griffey Jr., franchise favorites. Casey Mize, Tigers. An insert for Victor Mesa, Marlins. Nick Lodolo, refractor for the Reds. Our last hit out is for the Rangers. Josh Young. And there you go. That's Bowman's Best for tonight. But, as I said, we've got this up here in housekeeping, so we do need to wander over to the Topps website and get it verified on the screen that Brendan Rodgers is a Rocky. Once we do that, we'll come back and recap our color and all of our autographs. And then after we do that, we'll take a look one final time at our spreadsheet information. You can find out when your item is expected to ship, and we'll also take a look, of course, at what is coming up in the days ahead. But first things first, let's get us all on the same page over here and find a little Bowman's Best. All right, we are just looking for the autograph parallel. All right, he should be in here, I believe, right? Where are you, Brendan Rodgers? There we go. Brendan Rodgers, Colorado Rockies, as we expected it to be. So that is all happily verified now. And we're going to recap this. Chris, I think we did have some Seahawks in Playbook to answer your question. I believe that we did. You know me, I would never swear to it because my mind doesn't retain a lot of the specifics. I look at so many cards every day, but I believe that we did. So green to 99 for the Nationals, it's Max Scherzer. There's purple to 250, Griffin Canning and the Angels. To 250, that is John Means for the Orioles. Blue to 150, Verlander and the Astros. Green to 99, Cody Bellinger and the Dodgers. Gold to 50, the White Sox and Eloy Jimenez. The Mets, Jacob deGrom, blue to 150. The Pirates, purple, Mitch Keller to 250. The Braves, blue, Freddie Freeman to 150. A purple, Brendan Rodgers, Colorado Rockies to 250. A gold, Mike Trout, Power Producers insert to 50. And a Nolan Gorman purple to 250 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Now our little stack of autographs here. Brendan Rodgers redemption for the Rockies. Josh Young and the Texas Rangers to 150. The blue parallel, Julio Rodriguez, Mariners. Cardinals and Zach Thompson. The Mets with Brett Baty and a refractor. This is the big hit out of this case, and that is Adley Rutschman, gold parallel to 50 for the Baltimore Orioles. The Reds and Nick Lodolo. The Astros, Seth Beer, refractor. Tampa Bay Rays, Ronaldo Hernandez. Colorado Rockies, Grant Lavigne. Arizona Diamondbacks, John Duplantier. That is a refractor. Will Wilson, green to 99. The Angels. The Rockies and Michael Toglia. The Yankees and Luis Gil. The Mets with Shervin Newton. To 150, Shea Langeliers for the Braves. Nate Lowe, Tampa Bay Rays, blue to 150. Here's our other really big hit out of this case. That is the franchise favorites insert, Tampa Bay Rays, Wander Franco autograph. Cleveland Indians, Daniel Espino. Cincinnati Reds, Reese Hines. To 99, Tyler O'Neill, green parallel Cardinals. The Giants and Joey Bart. That's also a very nice hit. This case was maybe a little better than I was thinking originally. I think we just didn't get as much color as I wanted, but we got good names. And some good color. Matt Wallner for the Twins, followed by, oh, look at that, Matt Wallner for the Twins, but the second one was a refractor. TJ Sikma for the Yankees. And this little gem here is a die cut to 150 for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. The Pirates, Quinn Priester. The Angels, Jordan Adams. Cubbies with Nico. Will Smith and the Dodgers. The Mariners with Kirby, and that is a refractor. And the Diamondbacks hit with Malone to finish up the recap for tonight. So, as promised, we are going to now take a look at some shipping info and then what's coming up in the days ahead. So everything we open tonight should be out the door and on the way to you no later than Tuesday. In all likelihood, it's probably going to go sooner, but it definitely should not go any later than that. And if you got skunked in Playbook, meaning you did not hit a card of any sort, base or otherwise, your consolation card or cards will ship out when the rest of the break goes out, since it is a paid shipping break. Everybody should have hit here in Bowman's Best because there were lots of cards in here. So I think every team hit something without having to worry about consolation cards there. So here's what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night, it is a 2020 Leaf autograph baseball jersey, a pair of TriStar Platinum autograph football helmets, and a half case of Elite Extra Edition baseball, which is the back half of a case we started a few days ago. Please note that there are separate bidding spots for Team USA cards and unsigned international players. Sunday night, we'll start early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, and open a case of Optic football. On Monday night, it'll be a 2020 Leaf autograph baseball bat, a half case of Leaf autograph jerseys, and another case of Bowman's Best baseball. Tuesday night, which is New Year's Eve. I started to say Christmas Eve. Let's try that again. New Year's Eve will be an off night. We will break, however, on Wednesday, which is January 1st. We'll start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll open a pair of TriStar Platinum autographed mini helmets, a half case of Rookies and Stars football. Those are loose boxes from a shared case. And a half case of Panini Prism Draft Picks baseball. Those are also loose boxes from a shared case. So that's got me covered for tonight. I am all finished up. Thank you once again for joining me. I appreciate it. I guess I am finished until tomorrow night. If I do not see you again then, enjoy the rest of your weekend and come back and see me sometime before the new year. All right. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye now.